Hi, if you've clicked on this video, then you're likely to be in that important position where you're asking yourself the question, should you own a home or should you rent? Well, you would think that being a realtor that I would tell everybody and advise everybody to own a home, to live the American dream, but that's simply not the case. My job is to educate my buyers and help people make informed decisions. And so there's a few factors that I'd like to lay out for you. Now, some of the advantages of renting are, number one, it's a fixed cost versus owning a home, which is a variable cost when there's maintenance and upkeep that for the most part never ends. Also, when you rent, you typically don't spend big money on major renovations. And when you own a home, the typical homeowner's mind is always considering ways to make the home better. So you save a lot of money there. Low down payment. Getting into a typical renting scenario requires only a security deposit first and last month's rent. Now, with owning a home, it requires greater down payment costs, etc., to get into that home. So it's cheaper to actually get into renting scenarios versus obviously owning a home. Now, also you have to look at flexibility. When circumstances in someone's life changes, financial situations, job losses, divorces, etc., a renter is in a nimble position that will not devastate their credit, avoiding things like foreclosures and short sales versus owning a home, which is not nearly as nimble and can cost one financial issues that will, if their financial circumstances do in fact change. And sometimes those things last for many years. You also have to look at transactional costs. With renting, there are none. And with owning a home, you have typically 6% cost to sell it and move on to another scenario. Now, these are some of the compelling reasons that people do rent homes, and renting sometimes is a wise choice for some people. Yet most people that advise people to rent homes typically own homes themselves. And the question is why? Well, I believe the answer to that is typically it's because people want a certain quality of life. They want to raise their families and have children, not get a call from the landlord who says, you know what, it's time to leave, we've decided we want to list the house, or they have to move back into the house and you have to go to your kids and say, kids, we have to pack up and move. Smart people also use homes as a tremendous financial vehicle, where they're able to build equity and use tools like home equity lines of credit as investment tools that will help them make more money. The main questions that you should be answering yes to when considering buying a home are the following. Number one, is your income secure? Do you have a steady job? Or if you own a business, do you have a steady residual income stream coming in? Number two, do you plan on living there at least 5 years? Because typically it takes 4 years to break even. When you factor in mortgage closing costs and the amortization schedule of a mortgage, which is the percentage you pay each month on principal and interest, you'll notice that a bulk of what you're paying in the first 5 years is simply interest. Now, that is also a great tax deduction if you're in a home ownership situation that you don't have the advantage of having when you rent. Now, number three is, do you have enough money saved for a down payment and closing costs? Now, there's incredible mortgage products out there today that will give you access to very low down payment mortgages, even no down payment mortgages, like VA and USDA. I've also included links below if you want to learn more about low and no down payment mortgages. There's fantastic products, but regardless, you shouldn't coast in on fumes into your new home. It's always wise and important to have reserves when owning a home. All that being said, owning a home provides people with incredible gratification, with grounding, with pride and family stability. And where mortgage rates are today, it can be an incredible opportunity for you as well. And if you really want to win with a home ownership, then you really need to purchase a home with instant equity. And now, most people don't have the discipline to shop around to really find those kind of scenarios, because the reality is most homes where you actually, when you close on that home and you have instant equity, are typically not very desirable homes. They're fixer-uppers. But what if you did own a home that you really wanted, that was nice, and that gave you immediate equity? Those are some of the things that I want to bring you to right now. Probably the most important decision you can make if you want to own a home is choosing the right real estate agent. Somebody that understands the market, somebody that can help you make a financially sound purchase, one that will put you ahead of the game financially versus behind the 8 ball. And the reality is that there's so many realtors out there that are simply not focused on anyone's need but their own. Now, you'd never consider defending yourself in the courtroom with just any attorney, or you'd never consider just bringing your car to any mechanic. Owning a home is the biggest decision that most people will ever make financially. and it pays humongous dividends to work with somebody that's truly qualified to help you. I hope this video has helped shed some light and provide you with a little bit more clarity as you consider home ownership. And for watching this video, I'm going to send you my video on low and no down payment mortgages, which will be very helpful to you. How to understand interest rates also to help you make better educated decisions, how to become a better shopper when you look at mortgage interest rates, and how to break down the fees so you can get the best interest rate possible. As well as I'll give you instant access to my Home Shoppers Club, where I will send you great deals on foreclosed properties and advance notice listings that have yet to hit the market, which will give you an opportunity to view properties ahead of the masses. Simply put your name and email address on this page and you'll automatically receive this great information and be part of that special club. If I can help you in any way, please don't hesitate to call me. My information's below. Link to my website, my social media is also there. Please follow me, call me, or anything I can do to help you, I'm here. Thank you very much and have a great day.